Let's crash through this window and go into freedom! Oh no, that's a wall. Butter. What up, tubers? The imaginative Astro Bunny here, and welcome to 3D Wrath. Now, before you judge this game as another flight simulator, I'm just gonna let you know that it is not a flight simulator. It's a game creator. That's right, you can create your own games with this program. So before I get too deep into this video, I want to show you a game that I've been creating, which you can see right here. I call this, well, I don't know what I call it exactly, but what it's supposed to be is a flight simulator, obviously. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the engine, press Z. We are rolling, V1, rotate. And the airplane is wobbling. That's right. So, yeah, this is what the airplane looks like. Oh, look, a window. Let's go right through it. No. What this flight simulator is supposed to be is, it's supposed to be a toy plane simulator. Basically, you fly around a toy airplane. I mean, come on. If you're like me, you've probably played with toy planes when you were younger. So, oh, I'm at the perfect altitude. Let's crash through this window and go into freedom! Or not. And, this shaking is not intentional. Oh, how high can I fly this? Hey, look, it's the ceiling light. So far, I don't have any rigid bodies to supply any collision detection with it, but, oh man. I haven't flown this high with the flight simulator thus far before I started recording. And I didn't put any collision detection on the roof, so once I hit that. Oh, and the ceiling fixture here will eventually have a ceiling fan. So, just fly right around the ceiling fixture and freedom! Freedom! That's right, boy. Now I'm out of this house. There's no breaking through the window in this game. No, what you have to do is fly over the ceiling and go to freedom. And, hey look, is that the bed? Yes, it is. You're not supposed to actually go outside this bedroom. But, let's see, if I fly down this way, on this side of the building is the window, so if we could see through the window in a different camera, we would see the plane flying right through. So, yeah, it doesn't look like a plane right now, but, oh, and this sphere right there that sphere is supposed to be a reference body for the purpose of, alright, let's turn off the engine. For the purpose of coloring the bed blue. So now we're falling. Alright, and yeah, don't stall in this game because once you stall you can't recover it. So if I press escape, which will stop the program. Let's see, where do I keep the plane object? Plane. So, this is what you see in the editor. However, you aren't going to see these vectors here or these airfoils. See, it's just the body here that you see. So, yeah, it's a toy plane simulator, so it takes place in a child's bedroom. So, you want to see how slow I can go when I take off? That's slow. I didn't even hit the landing target. So yeah, you can go, it looks pretty fast in the simulator, but really at the end of the day, you're just going maybe a mile an hour. So, yeah, I'm on the child's bed. Now let's return to the airport. So you see that building over there, or it's supposed to be a building block, I think. I'm not sure. You're not sure? Bunny, you're not sure? No, it's, the block is supposed to be an airport, the airport terminal. Let's see, prepare for landing, and I'm just gonna roll over to the terminal, and I have landed. Now, in Geo Flight Simulator, you wouldn't imagine that I could take off with such sort of runway, but hey, it's a toy airplane. This could be a VTOL if I wanted to. But, I'm not gonna do a You see? I wasn't even to the landing target yet, and I took off. That's how slow you can go. And then, of course, if you kill the throttle and go slow enough, you stall. Let's return to the airport, and then I'll get into the schematics, or I don't know what to call it. But yeah, it shakes. It's not supposed to shake, or originally it wasn't supposed to shake, but then I decided to accept it, thinking, you know, if you're gonna play with your toy plane, you're probably not gonna do a smooth flight. So, stop it. This rigid body object, if I click on it, click change, yellow fish, that's right, it's a fish body. Before I get too deep into making more of this game, I'm going to show what you do to work on stuff. So if you want to add an object, you click object, click add, or if you like key shortcuts, it's Control A. In this case, I'm going to click a ball. So let's see, I have got the sun. So for this, I think I'm going to select Uranus. And no, it is not pronounced Uranus. No. So I'm going to... Right here, I can change the radius. It's in meters, so... Everything about the units used in 3D Red are metric systems, so... There's no feet, no miles, no, you have to do all the translating yourself. So I'm going to switch that to 2 meters, some kilograms. Let's see, I'm just going to move it up there. Let's see, G-force, floor, and then you should see it. Yeah. I don't think this will hit it. No. Collision detection is off. So if you want this ball to have gravity and apply to it and to hit the floor, you just select the little checkbox right there. So if I uncheck that box and I turn, the ball is suspended in air, and I'm going to need to gain some altitude. And then once I get some altitude, I'm going to need to swing this little metal tin can around. Yeah. So, yeah, this is the ball. And I selected Uranus because it's simply... I'm going to hit the wall. That's a wall. And I stalled. Ouch. That hurt. So if I select G-force... Now, if I were to uncheck floor, watch. Bye-bye. So, yeah. Uncheck that. There's no collision detection with the ball and the floor. So, that's one thing to keep in mind. I'm going to keep this ball. This will be part of the level. So, I'm going to just give it collision detections with all the solid options. I'm going to give it collision detections with all the objects. The plane included, because... Otherwise, it's kind of weird if the plane were to go right through the ball and not hit it. And finally, we want to have it collide with the walls, because otherwise, yeah. So now, we've got a ball that I can play around with in the simulator. Ow. Why? Oh, I know. Okay, let's see, I'm gonna move that up there. Alright. So no, I don't want the mass to be in kilograms. So, Otherwise, it's apparently a 200-pound stone. And no kid's gonna. Ow! What? The mass of the plane is 0.01. So, the ball would probably be just as. So, throttle up, and can we move it? Oh! Oh! It moves! It moves! Oh, I gotta do a swoop attack, see what I can do. Look out, ball, I'm coming for you. Yeah! YOLO! Oh. That didn't go as... Let's see, let's roll it to the airport. Pull up, turn away. And I think it's gonna go into the corner and I'm about to hit the wall. Oh no, that's a wall! Alright, now I gotta push this ball out of the way. And another thing I ought to show. Turn engine off. I'm just gonna slow down. Slow down all the way, but let's see, almost to the wall. Brakes. And then we're gonna hit this ball at full throttle. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so I've got this plane set so that it doesn't go any faster than where the needle indicates the speed, so BANG! That was anticlimactic. I'm going to place this ball somewhere else. Let's see, I'm going to bring it down here, and then I'm going to set it... I'm going to place it over by the bed. If you want to move an object around, I should note this. You use these arrow buttons. So this will move it left to right, this moves it up to down, and then this moves it forward and back. Or you can move it left to right in relation to the body. So if I right click and drag, then I can move it left to right according to the object's front, or up and down, which is still the same, especially when your world is right side up, and then forward and back according to its directions. Then there are these spinning buttons where left clicking will rotate the ball forward and back, rotate it around. I don't know. Let's how do I? X axis, Y axis, Z axis. That's easy enough to remember. That takes care of that. Oh, and you notice the bedding and the window look kind of weird. This block. But when I open up the editor, you see a bed right here that's nice and blue, and then over here you see a window. So, So the skin mesh I use for this is Cube TV. And then if I go to... Where's its cam chase? Is this the cam chase right here? No, this isn't it. Cam chase window. Alright, so the camera's focused like that. It's looking out at these mountains. Now if I select it, I've checkmarked it to the window skin mesh, and I clicked render target, which means the skin mesh will display what the camera sees. So in this case, you've got a window. And as with the case with the bedding, it's the same thing. So cam chase bedding, I put that inside of an inverted sphere that I made. And yeah, this is inverted. If I were to change this value from -1 to +1, it becomes right side out and the camera doesn't see anything. So I'm going to switch. In fact, I'm going to set its mip-map levels and mip-map LOD to 10. Because I know for a fact that that smooths out the bedding. So let's see, we've got a nice pure blue bed. If I fly over here, I don't know if I got into full explanation about the shaking, but the airfoil shake. Ow! Oh no! Ow! Well, didn't know the plan. The shaking is due to the airfoils that I use on this plane. I only have 2 foils, airfoils A and B. You can actually see them on the list right there. A provides a wing for the aircraft, and that does the stabilizing job. Airfoil B acts as a horizontal spinner, and I'm going to do this and hit the brakes, and now we're on the bed. The wing airfoil, like I said, does all the stabilizing work, but because it's dealing with an object that's so small, I don't actually know why it does all this stuff, but I think due to some unbalance, because I've got 2 rear wheels, 1 front wheel, that's probably the explanation for it, but yeah, it does all that shaking. But I decided to use that to my advantage. I mean, like I said, kid's probably not going to fly the airplane very smoothly during flight, so why does the airplane need to have any stable flight to it? So if I keep my needle between the green and the yellow, and then come in and butter. That's probably the first time in this game that I butter the bread. Butter. That's got to go in my butter bread. That has got to go in my bread buttering compilation, the next one I do. So that's a basic introduction to 3D Rad. It's a game creator. You've got all these buttons. You can actually scale them. This is probably not the most reliable go-to video if you're wondering how to play 3D Rad. I could probably direct you to a better video. In future 3D Rad videos that I do, I'm gonna be just doing commentary while I work on various games. So, before I wrap up today's video, I think I'm going to do some working a little bit. So floor is an actual rigid body. If I do display geometry, it becomes this plane right here. But I turn it off. And then I'm going to go ahead and test it. So V1. Actually, there's no V1. Watch this. Boom. And then I could just take off. See, no worries. No worries. There literally is no V1 in this flight simulator. I'm flying a toy plane. What do you expect? So, now I just need to gain a lot of altitude. I'll see you when I get that high up. This is obviously a flight simulator. No child is going to be able to raise his plane this high up. Unless the child is, for whatever reason, 6'1", and I seriously doubt any kid is going to be 6. No, at this point, nobody's going to be able to reach this high up without a step stool. Yeah. So, first thing I want to do is touch the ceiling. So, ow, ow. Okay, I think the test worked. Now I need to hit the fixture, or go right around it like I'm a spacecraft in orbit around a planet, and that's cool. Can I maintain that kind of motion? Actually, I think I'm losing altitude, and I don't want to do that. So, let's see, can I go in for another round? Alright, we're hitting it this time. Boom! And now we've lost altitude, or not altitude. Oh, well, I think that stuff's going to work. Yeah, going to work. So, and now, just for looks, I'm going to add, let's see, where's skid mesh? Skid mesh. I'm going to make a ceiling fan out of this fixture. So, I've been working on this project for a couple of days now. So this is relatively new. Let's see. Is that decent sized? It looks decent sized. Do this, and then I can, let's see. Maybe. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. So, I've got that. I think I'll make this 4-bladed. Yeah, I'll make it a 4-bladed ceiling fan. So, actually, it kind of looks like a plane engine. This kid likes planes. Yeah, that's right. This kid loves planes. Obviously. Yeah, so it makes sense that Mom and Dad got this kid a ceiling fan that looks like a plane propeller. I mean, aren't they so nice? So, don't know if there'll be collision detections with the... I don't know if I'll do that because no one's gonna normally fly that high. Let's see, I'm just gonna fly up, hopefully take a look at those fan blades. Alright, let's take a look, see. Alright, so we've got blades for the ceiling fans. Now I'm gonna go ahead and return to base. Let's see, we need low speeds. Let's see, do I risk VTOL? Let's drop. Ugh! Yeah, that hurt. And then, last thing I want to do before I call it quits. Let's take a look. I want these blades to spin, and is that blade spinning? I see shadows. But is it spinning in the right direction? Only one way to find out. Spiral my way upward. Alright, can I get a look? Not yet. I'm gonna need to do another round. Alright, the final turn. I think this is when I can see whether or not the fan blades are turning correctly. I'm going to assume they are. And... oh my, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. But, no, it's spinning too slowly. So let's see, I'm going to enable spin on all of them. No, 100 is too slow. I'm guessing the number indicates RPM. So, the shadows indicate that the poop, I can't speak today. So shadows indicate that the blades are spinning fast, so we've got a fast spinning blade. I know the ceiling fan in my room right now is probably spinning fast enough to chop my bunny ears off if I weren't too careful, and I got a brief glimpse of them. The blades in this bedroom, not the fan blades in my room. Let's take a look-see. Oh, mama, that is amazing. And the best part is, these blades won't chop me up if I get close to them and decide to fly through them. Fly through the vortex! If I had collision detection on with them, they would have sawed my plane into dicey little bits. So now we're going to get full speed. Decrease our speed. Alright, we're going to need to keep speed low and descend as quick as possible in order to return to the airport. But I don't want to stall. I don't want to stall! So let's see. Let's see, I need to do a go around. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Ow! Is my engine off? Yeah. So, now I've got a ceiling fan that's spinning super fast. Well, that does it for this 3D Rad episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm thinking in future 3D Rad episode I'm going to keep working on... Oh, I even have the name here. Toy Plane Simulator. That's not the final name. I don't know what I'm going to call it just yet, but it's supposed to be a toy plane. You know, those inch tall things. So, thinking in future episodes I will add a legit body to this airplane so that it actually looks like a toy airplane. And I'll add some more toys to the floor of this bedroom. That way the airplane can have some fun in the bedroom. I mean, that would be cool to see an airplane flying through various props in the bedroom. I mean, come on, that's kind of cool, isn't it? Yeah, so this concludes today's video, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. India Alpha Bravo checking out. Alright, I'm gonna fly to freedom. This is it. I'm wrapping up this video, so what better way to wrap up than to leave this crowded bedroom. I mean, it's not really that crowded, but I want freedom. And the only way to get freedom is to fly through the window. And... nope, I'm stalling. Ow. Alright, see you guys in the next video.